All right, let's dive in. Today, we're going to map out exactly how you can turn your knowledge, or even just a passion, into a real, functioning online business. We're cutting through all the noise to give you a clear path from a simple idea all the way to a sustainable income. Let's get to it.
Yeah, I get it. You see all these people making it online and you're thinking, where do I even start? The whole thing can feel totally overwhelming, like this giant puzzle with a million different pieces. But the good news is, it's not nearly as complicated as it looks. We're going to focus on one of the most powerful ways for creators to get started today.
Okay, let's talk about the big dream, right? Passive income. And look, this is not about some get-rich-quick fantasy. Not at all. It's about putting in the hard work up front to build an asset, something that keeps earning you money with very little effort down the line. You create something valuable one time, and it can pay you back again and again.
So if that's the dream, creating an asset that works for you, what's the best way to do that right now, in today's world? Well, the answer is actually pretty simple, it's super scalable, and the potential is just incredible. We're talking about digital products.
So what is a digital product really? Well, it's basically anything you create with your brain that you can sell and deliver online. Think about it. An ebook you write, a set of cool design templates you create, or an online course where you teach a skill you've totally mastered. These are assets built from your own knowledge, and they get delivered instantly to anyone, anywhere in the world.
And this isn't some small niche thing. $26.06 trillion. That's not a typo. That's the projected size of the digital product market by 2034. That number alone should tell you everything. We're seeing this massive global shift towards online knowledge and digital tools. The demand isn't just there, it is absolutely exploding. And there's a reason this market is so huge. The advantages are, well, they're a total game changer. First, they're infinitely scalable. You make something once and you can sell it 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times with no extra cost. Then there's the low overhead. You have no inventory, no shipping costs. It's almost pure profit. On top of that, you can automate the entire sales process and have a global reach from day one. It pretty much removes all the annoying barriers of a traditional business. Okay, so what can you actually sell? Let's brainstorm a bit. Are you an expert at something? Maybe it's fitness, coding, or even sewing? Boom, that's an online course. Or maybe you're a design wizard. You could be selling Canva templates or downloadable resume formats. Got a knack for music or photography? You can sell your stock media. Even being super organized is a skill. You could design printable planners for super specific niches, like weddings or personal budgeting. The key here is that your unique skill, that's your starting point. All right, so let's say the light bulb goes off. You've got your idea. But hold on. Before you write a single word or design a single pixel, you have to make a choice. And honestly, this is the most important decision you'll make. Getting this wrong is pretty much the #1 reason creators crash and burn. This slide really breaks it all down. You've got two paths. On one side, you have the low-ticket trap. You sell, say, a $30 template, and after fees, you're left with maybe $9. To make any real money, you need to sell hundreds, even thousands of these. On the other side, you've got the high-ticket model. You sell a comprehensive $500 course, and you're walking away with a real profit. You need way fewer customers to hit your income goals, and frankly, those customers are usually more serious and less of a headache. For someone flying solo, that path on the right, it's just a much smarter, more sustainable way to build a real business. And hey, this isn't just theory. This is a real story from an entrepreneur named Frank. He lived this. He was in the low-ticket trenches, and after 6 months, he'd barely cleared $1,000. The worst part? The customer service was, in his words, a nightmare. This is that burnout trap we were just talking about. It proves that more sales don't always equal more success, especially when your profit margins are paper thin. Okay, I know what you're probably thinking right now. It's the big fear that stops so many people cold. Isn't the market already way too crowded? Is it just too late for me to start? You look around at all the stuff already out there and think, it's all been done. And you know what? In a way, you're right. But you're also missing the most important part of the puzzle. Here's some real talk from a seller on Reddit. Molly Scribbles puts it perfectly. She says, if what you're selling is something people can just find by Googling free whatever template, then no, it's not going to work. You just can't compete with free. Trying to sell something super generic is just a race to the bottom, and you'll lose. But then, look at this. This is the other side of the coin, the solution from another seller. And this is so important. It's rarely about the platform, it's about the product.
The market is not saturated with unique, high-value solutions to specific problems. If you can create something that is genuinely desirable and different, something that really helps someone, trust me, you will find a market for it.
So, let's put it all together. Here's your blueprint for success. Number 1, don't just sell a generic thing. Find and solve a real problem. Number 2, offer a unique solution. Make something that people can't just find for free in 2 seconds. 3, price it smart. Aim for that high-ticket model so you have real profit to work with. And finally, number 4, build trust. If you want people to pay a premium price, you need a professional-looking store. It's non-negotiable.
So I want to leave you with this thought. Everything you know, all the skills you've picked up, your unique way of looking at the world, that's an asset. It's a product just waiting to happen. The only question is, what problem are you going to solve?